You know, I've researched and worked to raise awareness on climate change since the early 1990s. Well, today, climate change is no longer an emergency, it's an absolute crisis. We really saw that in BC, in the interior, with fires that have devastated communities, cost lives, and devastated forests and forest ecosystems. It's here, it's now.
Climate leadership is so important because young people will disproportionately feel the impacts of climate change as time goes on. And this is why I'm so thankful and humbled by the GreenPAC endorsement.
I'm so proud to have the GreenPAC endorsement for climate champions. I'm in a tight race here in South Okanagan, West Kootenay, and we need to rally the climate progressive voters around climate champions so I can go back to Ottawa and work across party lines to get that hard work done.
I'd like to thank GreenPAC for the endorsement and for supporting environmental leaders such as myself. Now more than ever, it's important for decision makers to ensure that Canadians have a healthy environment for generations to come.
2 years ago, I decided to continue my activism into politics and was elected for the first time in 2019. And since then, I have continued to ensure that we do more and faster in the fight against climate change by getting Canada to adopt more aggressive measures.
We know we need federal leadership if we're going to make progress on the greatest environmental challenges of our time, the climate crisis being a prime example.
We're running out of time to take action on the climate, and we need to elect as many climate champions as possible so we can act quickly before we have a global catastrophe. Excited to get this done in Regina Leuven.
We need environmental leadership because we only have one planet. It's our job to protect the natural resources and beauty that we have.
Je suis très heureux et ça me touche énormément d'avoir l'appui de GreenPAC dans cette élection parce que pour moi, il n'y a aucun enjeu plus important que la protection de notre environnement et d'agir sur les changements climatiques.
Very passionate about building social movements. I see the success that we have when we work to build social movements. I see the change that we create. We've achieved huge breakthroughs here on the island provincially in the last 6 years, and I'm hoping that I can bring that success through to the federal level.
My parents would take me here to Robert Burnaby Park in Burnaby. The majestic Douglas fir, western red cedar. These were trees that, for me, really spoke to the importance of the environment. Now, the environment and our planet is threatened more than ever before, and this is why I welcome and thank the GreenPAC for its endorsement in this federal campaign.
GreenPAC's endorsement then means a lot to me. I'm humbled by it. I will show strong leadership in marrying together concern for the environment and in bringing together people, because we can't afford to be divided on this issue.
This is a big deal because when I go around Northwest BC and talk to you about the issues that you care about, so many of you mention the environment. You're concerned about the climate crisis, you're concerned about protecting our coast from the risk of oil spills, and you're concerned about the situation facing our wild salmon and steelhead. So my commitment to you is I'm going to work as hard as I can on those issues as your Member of Parliament.
I fell in love with nature and I knew I wanted to spend my life protecting it. I have spent my career doing just that. And I will do everything in my power to inspire the next generation to discover, explore, and